What's up, you flapjacks? And welcome back to The Deed. I had a bunch of people tell me that they wanted me to finish this. So here we are. We're at the interview. Hilariously enough, I forgot to save my game, so I had to redo everything I did. But don't worry, I did it exactly the same way I did it last time. So, planted the evidence in the same way, stabbed the same way, stopped at the same location. Interacted with people the exact same way. Everything's exactly the same. So let's find out if I got away with it. Also, thanks for the comments. Thank you for joining me in here, Mr. Bruce. I'm sure this won't take long. Before we begin, I will need to search your person. Best to get these formalities out of the way. Is this really necessary? I'm afraid so. Turn around, please. Now that's out of the way. Let's move on to the interview. As you know, I have already spoken to everyone else who was present in the house at the time of your sister's death. We've also now completed our initial search of the house, but we'll get to that later. Let's start from the beginning, shall we? First of all, we will run through all of your activities since your arrival. The maid says that you and the butler arrived shortly after 7 o'clock, and she greeted you at the door. She says that you mentioned during your conversation that you were not on good terms with your family. I did say that. Yeah, no secret that I detest my family. You should already know by now that I can't stand my family. That doesn't mean I killed my sister. Of course not, Mr. Bruce. But it's worth noting, wouldn't you agree? The maid says that you made a rather inappropriate mark of a sexual nature towards her. This leads me to question your character, I'm afraid. Let's just be honest as possible. Absolutely. Wouldn't you have done the same? She's a pretty little thing, after all. No, I can't say I would have. Later, you meant to speak with the maid again, which is curious. Why did you decide to visit the kitchen? Crap. I think we kind of blew this here. To make sure the family's treating her well. It's obvious I was pursuing the maid. Yes. What do you think? I want to see more of the maid, a lot more. A lot more. I see. You'll forgive me for suggesting that seems rather lecherous. Lecherous? What a weird word to use in there. I mean, it makes sense, but... She claims that you attempted to sexually assault her in the kitchen. That's rubbish. Trust me, she wanted it to happen. That's a ridiculous accusation. Yeah. Looks like I only wanted to kiss. Wait a moment. It's not like I tried to rape the girl. I just wanted a harmless hug and a kiss. Well, your attentions were unwanted. You should have realized that. I note that you did not stop to chat with either of your parents when you arrived, which strikes me very peculiar indeed. It makes me wonder what else you were doing that was so important. Did you speak to your sister before dinner? No, I did not. No, I didn't see Jennifer until dinner. Very well, then. Let's move on to the events that took place during dinner. Apparently, you made a comment about your mother's drinking habits. Did we? I thought we didn't. I thought we did something else there. No, I never said that. But I didn't. I don't recall commenting on my mother's drinking habits. Well, I'm afraid everyone else says you did. I gather your father rather lost his temper at one point. Just the usual, he always loses his temper. My behavior caused to get him annoyed. I don't remember him losing his temper. Yeah, my behavior. I confess I probably was the cause of that. I was trying intentionally to irritate him. I see. Well, it was good of you to admit that. At one point, you made the accusation that the maid and your sister were in some sort of inappropriate relationship. Well, certain they were. I was just trying to stir up some drama. I never accused them. Yeah, I'm almost certain they were. It seemed obvious enough to me, the way they were carrying on. My parents were just oblivious to it. Also, she did avoid that kiss. So she must be a lesbian. You believe your sister was in a lesbian relationship with the maid? Almost certainly. Interesting. Now I need to ascertain your location at the time of your sister's death. Where were you when you heard the maid scream? I was upstairs. There's a basement? We should have explored this more. The landing. I was on the upstairs landing. I see, thank you. As I said earlier, we have completed our initial search of the property. We found a poem written by your sister which appears to clearly express romantic feelings towards the maid. However, from where we found the poem, there's no reason for us to believe that the maid was aware of those feelings. I thought it was the opposite way. And judging from the manner of your sister's death, I think we can rule out suicide as an option. I'm curious about the murder weapon. The knife used to stab your sister in the back came from the kitchen, making me a suspect. However, we've established that you were also in the kitchen this evening. It is all very interesting. I'll be completely honest with you now, Mr. Bruce. Frankly, your behavior leading up to your sister's death concerns me a great deal. I also think the evidence surrounding the maid might be worth another look. Given the weapon that was used, obviously suicide is not a realistic possibility. Now, as for what happens next. I'm placing you under arrest on your suspicion of the... Come on! I think another interview with the maid will be required also. We didn't get away with it, guys. There's your answer. As the only person to be arrested, you remain the prime suspect in the case. The evidence against you was overwhelming at the trial. It did not take very long for the jury to return. Yep, you were given a life sentence for murder of your sister and would be spending the rest of life behind bars in your dank little cell. There's nowhere to hide or escape. The deed itself had taken possession of your soul and perhaps as a final revenge. We blew it. We didn't do a very good job. I also didn't really know how to do this. Now that I know like what's getting asked, like everything really matters. So, let's give it another go. Okay, so how do we want to play this one? Who do we want to frame? Let's try to frame our father. Let's try to figure out a way that we can say his anger led him to kill her. So we got to talk to everyone. Let's figure this out. Okay. Yes. No more sexual advances. That's a bad idea. Sophia's my name. Not exactly right. We've been through this. So we're going to fly through some of this. I'll read the other stuff, though. I've been busy. My work keeps me... I understand. I understand. I've been away from the family a lot since I started this job. You're here now, and I'm sure you're eager to meet with the others. Your father's in the library. Yes. Father's there. Sisters, thank you for your help. You're very welcome. Be in the kitchen preparing. Wonderful. This is great. Let's go talk to people.
I see you made it, Aaron. Forgive me, I don't understand. Your mere presence has almost given me a heart attack.
Hello, Mother.
Please, sit down if you want to talk properly, Aaron. I don't want to crane my neck looking up at you.
Sure.
So, Aaron, you finally managed to make it up here for a visit. Please tell me you aren't just here to cause trouble.
I'm here to make amends. Trouble is what you all deserve. Whatever do you mean? I have no idea what you mean, Mother. I am here to celebrate Father's birthday is all.
I certainly hope that is the case. This family has been through enough. Have you been up to see your sister yet? She has been going through an unusually difficult time recently.
Yeah, will she be okay? You sound worried. Do you think it's serious? We may go with the suicide option here.
I have not seen her this bad in a long time. Do you remember that summer when she... with the razor in the back?
Oh, this is good. Yes, I remember.
That was the last time I remember seeing her like this. So yes, to answer your question, I am worried. Anyway, you should go talk to your father if you haven't already. Wish him a happy birthday. Or at least try to sound like you mean it.
So, she is suicidal. Where is he? I thought he was in here. Is he not in here? Is he in here? That's the old wine cellars where your father likes to practice billiards. The laundry room is next door. A billiards cue belonging to your father lies across the table. This could certainly serve as an unorthodox murder weapon. No, let's leave that where it is. That's not what we want to do. Where is our father, though? I missed where they said he was. You find nothing in these drawers. Useless supplies. 2 pairs of shoes, freshly polished. We like to keep things neat. Is this him? Jeez. Why?
Oh, hello, sir. What can I do for you?
You seem quite distressed about something.
I do. Well, it's nothing you should trouble yourself with, sir.
Your concerns are my concerns. Come on now, George. We've known each other many years. It's something is troubling you. I want to hear about it.
If you insist, sir, ever since the new maid arrived, I feel like I'm being nudged towards early retirement. She's obviously being trained to become the new housekeeper. She's taking over my responsibilities one by one. I've tried discussing the matters with your mother, but it's no use. She hasn't been herself lately either. But please don't trouble yourself about it, sir. I probably shouldn't have said anything at all.
So you made it something of a bully then? What's wrong with my mother? No, you shouldn't have. What's wrong with my mother? In what way is my mother not herself?
Ever since your sister's condition has become worse, your mother's become rather cold and withdrawn. Your sister has gone through difficult spells before, but it's never affected your mother quite like this. There's a darkness that I've never seen in her before. I should say no more. Please excuse me, sir.
Interesting. What's here? Nothing. What is this? Broken mirror sits upon the maid's desk. Odds are that it belongs to your sister, and the maid has been hiding it here after accidentally breaking it. A shard of glass from the mirror would be a poetic murder weapon. Let's take it. Yes, I'm sure. Okay. So. I think suicide. Here's what we're going to do. I need to talk to my father so the guy doesn't get suspicious. But what we're going to do, we're going to take the glass. That's what we're going to kill her with. Okay? And we're going to take that poem that was written, and we're going to put it in the maid's quarters. Where is my father? Is he here? Even now, the familiar musty smell of your father's library fills you with dread. You have too many bad memories of the room. See, I accidentally thought that was like where we came in at, but apparently, what's this? Is this a dog? Father's best friend, a hunting dog named Beastie. The dog looks at you for a moment and then walks away when it realizes you have no food. Typical dog. Hello, Father. Your father remains silent for several moments, and a chill seems to pass through the library. When he finally speaks, it is quite the bitter tone.
You told me you'd never enter this house again, boy. Why are you here?
He's very angry. To see you, of course, Father. Happy birthday. Discuss the inheritance. I know everything. That is none of your concern. Wish you a happy birthday. Very nice, polite, no suspicion. It's obvious why I'm here. I want to put all this unpleasantness behind us and wish you a happy 50th birthday.
Happy? You honestly think this is a happy day for me? Another day when I can watch my life's work crumble into nothing. Another day to see our bloodline slit its own throat. You know how to make me happy. Move back to Dunshire, take your proper place, and do your damn duty.
You have to let me live my own life.
You have to let me... I'm like a peacock. You gotta let me fly.
The other guys. If you to be back here and suffer your abuse, I'll consider it if my sister is put into care. We're worried about her. We gotta express worry. If I were to move back to Dunshire, I would have certain expectations.
Oh, and what expectations would those be?
Firstly, I refuse to suffer your daily insults. Dick, you will need to learn to be more decent towards me. Asshole. Secondly, I want my sister to be put into care where she belongs. I cannot live here with her insanity for another day.
You would like that, wouldn't you, you obnoxious little shit? Selling out your own blood.
Those are my terms.
Well, you know what you can do with your terms. The nerve of you. You're the same snot-nosed brat you always were, boy. Obviously, I didn't give enough discipline as a child.
Oh, you beat me plenty, I remember. You gave me dozens of beatings, Father. I remember every single one of them. Did you ever consider trying another method, perhaps?
Not for a moment. You were always a snide little weasel. The best I could do was beat some of it out of you. You should be thanking me for it, not trying to condemn me. I think I have heard enough from you. Get out of here.
What an ass. Regardless, I expressed, concern for my sister. We'll talk to her to express even more concern. I think we got it this time, guys. Enter this surreal atmosphere of your sister's room. Mirrors of various sizes cover the walls. Right. I thought she was in here. Oh, there she is. She's in the chair.
I thought I smelled a rat. Have you come to see me, little rat?
How are you feeling? I'm not a rat. I'm your brother. It takes a rat to smell a rat. I'm not a rat. I'm your brother. There's no need to call me a rat. You know my name.
Yes, I remember now. Your name is... Rat! Ratty rat rat! You used to have a pet rat, didn't you? Remember what I did to him? Oh, how he squeaked. Such great pain for a little creature. What did you want to talk to me about, little rat?
We have to be really nice to her. It's very hard. I'm going to make you pay for everything. No, cannot. No. I feel like this game would screw us. I want to just say that, but it will come up at dinner or something. Mother seems very worried about you. I see you're still collecting mirrors. No. Can't hit at that. Mother's worried. Mother says your condition has been getting worse.
My condition? What condition? I don't have a condition. You want me to be sent away, don't you? Well, it won't work. It won't, I tell you. Go away. I don't want to speak with you anymore.
Good. We set this out. We expressed our concern. She's upset. She doesn't think she has a problem. If we plant the note in her room... We may be doing this wrong. But I'm going to do this anyway. Yes. We're going with the poem. We're going to again plant the poem in her room. No. Yes. Where can we plant it? It's hard. I don't know what to do. I'll think about it. And you can come back for next episode and find out how this one ends. And then I'm going to kind of stop playing this. Unless you really want me to keep playing more and trying to figure things out, I will. I'm enjoying this game. You saw me finish that one. Great. Congratulations. I started this one up. Hopefully this will end well. And you can catch you in the next episode. That will keep them short. Leave a like if you're enjoying these. Like I said, leave a comment if you really want me to keep playing some more of this. I could get a mini series of the Deed going. Sure, why not? It's kind of cool. I think I'm going about it wrong. But, I'll give this a shot. Thanks so much for watching, guys. You have a great one.